What can we learn about John the Baptist? The identity of John the Baptist was drawn from the person of Jesus Christ. Everything that he lived for, everything that he did, his whole life, his identity, his mission is so closely connected with Jesus. In fact, he existed for Jesus' sake, for the Messiah. He came for Jesus' sake, to prepare the people to recognize him. He knew that was his role, and he was deeply immersed into that role. He recognized his vocation to be the forerunner, and he was contented with that role, and he gave himself entirely. Everything takes reference from Jesus. It's a very important reminder for us all. Where do you find your identity? Where do you find your mission? Is it your own mission? Did you create your own identity? Or is your identity and mission, regardless whatever vocation you have in life, is it drawn from our Lord? In other words, why do you exist? You exist for one purpose: to be a witness to Jesus. According to your vocation, according to your life. But regardless of whatever vocation, all of us share the same reference point as John the Baptist, drawing everything from the Lord. So whatever you do, you have to ask yourself, are you a true witness of the Lord? Are you pointing people to Jesus by your daily life, by your vocation, by the work you do? He must increase, and I must decrease, says John the Baptist. John the Baptist was ready to hand over his own disciples to the Lord. He was not hoarding the disciples for himself. He could have claimed that he was the Messiah because people were thinking that he was the Messiah. He did not make use of the opportunity. He was faithful to his identity and his mission. And so too, my dear brothers and sisters, we are all called to do that. And it is very important, whoever we are, especially those of you who are parents. How do you prepare your children to live the fullness of life? Do you help them to discover their vocation, their identity, by drawing their reference from the Lord? It doesn't matter, they don't have to be priests, religious, it doesn't matter. But are they serving themselves or are they serving the Lord? Are they committed to bring Christ's presence to the world? Only then they can find meaning in life. And it's important, my dear brothers and sisters, that each one of us, we must be faithful to our mission, to our vocation. And this is what we do, to keep on focusing on our Lord and to become the forerunner.